Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Vannin and today you have joined me here on my solo Ark playthrough. So, I don't know why I said that all very slowly, but never mind. So in the last episode we built, well, a big gate really, didn't we? You know, we went out with the whole plan of making a water pen, but actually that video kind of showcases that you don't need to always do overly complicated, that sometimes just keeping it nice and simple is the easiest way. Now, I'm probably going to elaborate on that design at some point because it's me. So, you know, no doubt you'll join me in one episode and it'll just be that gate, and then like 3 episodes later I'll have made something huge and fantastic just because I got bored. But we are done with making water pens for the time being because we need to move on to some more boss dinos. So we have the Megatheriums over at the Green Ob at the moment. They're currently engaged in their arts and crafts projects. What we need to do now is we need the other boss dinos, so Theries and Rexes. So I have, in the Argentavis, I have stuff to make a trap in case we find a decent Theri. Other than that, I have a Thyla in my pocket for us to face tank any Rexes that we find, and we'll be able to knock them out. Now, I am pretty sure that I have enough. Yes, I've got enough of that. I have random meat here, and I've won the game. I have a medium crop plot blueprint. What's that? I'm one of them. And some poop. I don't need that. So. Absolutely winning with the blueprint so far. Absolutely nailed it. Right. Don't need you. Or you. Or you. I have everything else though. Right. Now, if I remember correctly, somewhere over in this general vicinity, there was a level 145 Rex. I wonder if he's still there. Or she. Can't remember what flavour it was, to be honest. But I think it was over sort of there, because that made that all of the difference. There's that Quetzal again. Like, going through my head is wondering if there's any way we could create some kind of trap in the trees, or whether they just glitch out of it. Anyway, moving on. So, on the island, Theries are pretty much everywhere. So I mean, you'll see them down by the shorelines of everything. I mean, they're pretty close to the beaches as well, to be brutally honest. So there's no real sort of hotbed for Theries. You just literally got to fly around and look everywhere. Rexes obviously tend to be in the slightly more dangerous zones. So basically just not on the beaches. Unless you're talking beaches up north. Also, we have Carno Island, which will always have your Rexes and stuff like that on it. The reason I was looking in there is the other day I saw a Theri, and I didn't know what level it was. It was like 100 and something. 65. Let's do some caves as well. Not going to do that today. Other than the lack of water, this is a pretty awesome base location. If you see any level 145 Rexes, don't be scared to shout out. Scream at your like computer or tablet or TV or whatever you're watching this on. $15. You're not a level 145. Oh, level 115 Gigga. He says. Do we want a Gigga? Not today. Not today. Rex's. It's good to know she's there. Now, some of you might be thinking, why do you want to Gigga when you're playing on your own? PvE. Level 5, you suck. Oh, this is not going to end well. Why do we want a Gigga? Well, number one, there's nothing better than a Gigga for collecting meat. And it seems an awful, you know, big endeavour just to collect some meat. But Giggas aren't that hard to tame, really. You just, whatever trap you're going to use, just use a big one. And have lots and lots of narcotics. That is tough as it gets, really. And if you've never done it before, then close to your trap, or you know, in a fairly safe-ish location, just just have a few beds and just, yeah, die, respawn, die, respawn, die, respawn. Rinse and repeat. And you'll soon sort of like figure out where you're going wrong. And but other reason for Giggas is Gigga babies are literally the best way of leveling things up. Level 6. So when you've got to raise up boss armies and stuff, just chucking down a bunch of Gigga eggs and catching them up, and then just let your stuff kill it. So sit on the back, and it's a much easier way than having to travel halfway around the map just to go to Carno Island or something to kill a bunch of stuff to level up. So if you haven't got a huge amount of time, you know, if you only get to play Ark a couple of hours in the evening, or you know, a few hours at the weekend or what have you, then that is a nice and easy way of managing to level up your boss armies without having to invest absolute hour upon hour upon hour of something that's a bit boring. $75. So that level 115 up there could be our ticket for leveling our boss armies. So I'll make it nice and easy for us to do. Also very handy for getting going on huge meat runs. Also very, very handy when it comes to collecting tributes for doing boss fights. Especially when it's something like the stuff in the swamp, because you know for a fact you're not going to get pounced off the back of a Gigga by something like a Capra. So you can just literally chomp your way through the swamp and get all of the tributes that you need to get. Well, this isn't exactly compelling viewing, so I'm going to cut and have a fly around a bit more and see if we can't find something worth taming. If not, I think I may even go back and get that Gigga. Level 80, getting better, getting better. You need to like improve, like get to the gym or something, lift some level weights. I don't know. Anyway. Back in a bit. Don't know what it is with Giggas and mountains. They really seem to love mountains. And XP locations. It's almost like a higher power has told them that's where they need to be. Well, I've had a bit of a fly around and I can't find a great deal. So, we're currently headed towards Carno Island. Because if I can't find a Rex here soon, then I'm going to see if we can go back and go and get that Gigga. I said the other day when I made my ultimate taming trap that I reckon you could use it for Giggas. Well, there's only one way of finding out whether that is true or not. So, decisions. We could stay over here and farm here and see if we can get ourselves a decent Rex spawn to happen. We can head over to the mosh pit and do something similar. Or we could go and have a look at taming what we already know is there. And that is that level 1 for 15, something or other, Gigga. Well, we know that the Gigga is there, so I vote there. And as I can't hear your votes, because you're not speaking loud enough, my vote wins. So, alright. I'm going to head back to base, go and get more stuff, because, yeah, we're going to need more stuff to make this taming pen for Giggas. And, yeah. Bring you guys back in a bit. Okay, so welcome back. Well, I've made a bit of a trap. And it's that. So, not quite as pretty as the other one. As, you know, room kind of dictates. I've had to, like, step foundations down and stuff like that. But I reckon it's going to work. Still got the high hide, and hopefully the gig. Oh, that's far enough away from the Gigga. I'm hoping maybe not. Yeah, I could die. So, yeah, now that I'm looking at that, I'm realizing that that is actually very, very close. In fact, the Gigga the nose could be right here. Well, we'll find out. There's only one way to find out. And I've just noticed something glaringly that I haven't actually made ramps. Damn it. I need to make ramps. More metal. Back in a minute. Right. Well, now we're back, and this time with ramps, and apparently nubs, because, yeah, well, like I said, doesn't have to be pretty. So, excuse me. Where is this Gigga? And the rain stopped. That's what we like to see. There she is. Right, now, I've mentioned beforehand how the best way to kite something is let it continuously bite your bum. This is the one creature I would not recommend that activity. Due to the fact that this thing, a couple of bites, will kill this Argentavis. If like... if it's not like one bite. The one bite has massively reduced my health. So I am going to have to think about taking some risks. Come on, stupid. Come on. I know you can see me. You're officially going the wrong way. Whilst it was up here, that trap where it is was perfect. Now it's gone down that side. Not so perfect. It's going to be an absolute nightmare getting him back up, or her back up. Especially as old Archie here hasn't got a lot of health left. Well, there is always the potential of doing Thyla instead. I'm going to heal Archie up a bit, and then I am going to then see whether I can use the Thyla, because I can shoot off the back of the Thyla, and see whether that's going to give me some better joy. It's going to take me a while to heal him up, so I'll be back in a bit. Right, so it's going to be everything in the world on the floor trying to attack me. Fortunately, Ginger is pretty tough and hits like a Mack truck. Only she over there, it's like a bigger Mack truck. Right. So if I wait on this cryo timer to cool down, and she hangs around here, I might be able to use Archie. So I'm gonna try and stay alive. I'll bring you guys back in a bit. Right. So get in the trap. Get in the trap. Yes. Didn't have to do anything. Didn't have to risk myself in any shape or form. So, I'm just going to continuously shoot this until I go sleepy. So yeah, if I was playing with other people or something like that, this trap I'd probably modify and like maybe like a gate at the end of it so that I could run out the other side with the Thyla, and then obviously the Gigga wouldn't be able to run through the too high. I suppose I could still even do that because yeah, you wouldn't even need to have a door on it, would you? So yeah. So for Gigga Taming, if you just stick a dino gate on the end here, then you know the Gigga won't be able to get through that dino gate. See, everything evolves as you play the game. As I was running down the hill, I was thinking to myself, right, I'll just jump into the... Oh, no, wait. No, no. If I jump in, I'm not getting out. welcome back. Slight problem happened during the recording of taming up the Gigga. Everything was going fantastically well. I'd did all sorts of bits and pieces, and when it came to importing the video file into my editing software, sadly it was corrupt. However, we were able to tame the Gigga herself, 172, with 160% melee damage, which means that she has 28 points in damage. Not the greatest in the world, but it was a level 114, or 115 or whatever it was, so, you know, better than the Gigga we had before, which, well, we didn't have one, so, you know. So yeah, I'm, you know, sorry you didn't get to see the taming and stuff like that, but 1000% we will be looking for, now that we've got her, we will be looking for a male, so fingers crossed next time I actually record one of these things, then the recording doesn't end up completely and utterly ruined. So, you know, it hasn't happened to me so far. It was bound to happen at some point, I guess. So, yeah. Well, started off with the concept of going looking for Rexes, or what are they called? Spindly fellas. Stabby needle fingers. Tickle chickens. Them things. Therizinosaurs, that's the word I was looking for. So, and in the end, we ended up with a Gigga. It's funny how this game works out, isn't it? So, if you like the content, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell notification, you get notified when I release new content. And until the next episode, guys, I've no idea where I'm going to keep. I think you're going to have to stay in a thingy ball thing. Cryopod. Words. Difficult. Hard. See you later, guys.